Hi, I want to talk to you today about why MyLifeCovered is interested in you. MyLifeCovered was created for the fit affinity, or people that are in the healthy lifestyle space. And the products that we're offering are athletic blood profiles, athletic genomic profiles, and life insurance. Today I want to concentrate on the life insurance aspect of that. If you are a CrossFitter, you've probably seen Coach Glassman's videos before about the community and about society at large in the US. And what he has said is that there is this side of society that skews towards the pathological or sick. There are well people, and then there are fit people. And fit people tend to come back down the opposite side of the bell curve. And he also makes no apologies for the fact that he believes that CrossFitters are largely in this space. When it comes to life insurance, we have some of the same interest in that Coach Glassman says if you're fit, then you're really hedging against being sick because you have to go through well to get to sick. So you'll see people in his particular community not having as many occurrences of type 2 diabetes or cardiovascular disease simply because the work that they do staves off some of those conditions. But if you talk life insurance, in that space, carriers underwrite every person when we're talking about term insurance, and that's what I'm talking about with MyLifeCovered, in that you will be individually underwritten, or they'll analyze your personal health before they provide you a policy. With that, they will have a best class of coverage. They will have a standard class. And when I say standard, I mean standard class non-smoker. And then finally, there will be rated classes. And there are several of these. So they have a rate table that is applied to each person once you're underwritten. If you take a female, for instance, 35-year-old female wanting 20-year coverage, 20-year term coverage, and wanting $500,000 of coverage. A person in best class for one of the carriers that we're doing, I just ran a quote not too long ago, the best class would cost that person about $22 a month for $500,000 of coverage. That's pretty cheap. And if I move to standard class, that rate goes up to $39, so very close to double the price for standard coverage. This is why MyLifeCovered is really focusing on the healthy fit affinity, because the people that are out here stand to gain quite a bit from life insurance at a very, very reasonable cost. If you come to MyLifeCovered, you can get a quote. No obligation. You just come out there. You can get a quote based on how much coverage you need, say $500,000 or $750,000 or any number. You can do it based on how much you can afford. And unlike, similar to buying a car, you can go out and say, well, I know I can afford this payment, so how much will that provide me? And we'll give you a quote that way. And then the third way is just to give us, well, my income is X number of dollars per year. We'll rank that up 10 times and say, well, this is how much coverage would cost you for 10 times salary. And a lot of people think, boy, that seems like an awfully lot. But if you have family or business protect, let's say you own a CrossFit gym, you really have to protect those assets and protect your family through this coverage. And it does take right around 10 times your annual income to provide that coverage. If you find out what we can do for you and you're interested, you can apply online, completely online. You go through the full application on the computer, or you can call us at an 800 number and work through a traditional agent that way as well. When you buy life insurance, it's not a fast process. It's not a process that is just click a button and here's your policy. It is underwritten. That means that they're going to ask you a lot of questions in that application about your personal medical history and your family medical history. And with those and other factors that the life insurance company reviews, they'll come up with the rating that they give you in the final analysis. What they do originally is, what we do on MyLifeCovered is we say, well, here's what it would cost if it was best class. And we tend to think you will very likely qualify. We can't guarantee it because you haven't been underwritten yet, but we think you will qualify in that best class. And then we'll give you the standard, so you can do a comparison of the two. We'll also do that for 5 carriers, and these are 5 of the carriers that have some of the best rates in the industry. So you can feel comfortable that, well, okay, I got this price, but how does that compare? We'll give you 5 to compare to. In a couple of states, it's only 3 because a couple of the carriers do not sell in all 50 states. Once you have all of that, you can go through the application process. You'll be notified by the carrier when things are available. You'll also have to do one more thing that I've left out, and that is you have to get labs. Those can be drawn at your home, or you can go in and get those done, but that's also a part of the underwriting process. So MyLifeCovered was really developed so that people like myself, people like you that do have active lifestyles, we really have this coverage available to us at a fraction of the cost that it is to the average person. We want to make people aware of that. We want to provide that coverage to them and help everyone protect their loved ones.